Hi everybody, this is Miles Crosby with PRTC's Community Calendar. And once again, we're in the lovely, lovely Civic Center talking to the very sweet and lovely Jenny Bunton. Jenny, it's always good to talk to you.
It's always good to hear you say stuff like that. We need to remind everybody I'm sweet and lovely.
There
yes.
you go. Well, the truth is, I always enjoy talking with you.
And I love it when y'all come. I really do.
And you always have so much going on for the county and
yes.
the city and so much. And let's talk about the month of August. You got a lot coming up. First off, tell us about the art exhibit.
Well, we were lucky enough during the WHAM Festival back in May. We had 3 locations with different art galleries.
Right.
And my building housed the middle and the high school level. And the artwork, our community is so talented and so blessed. I talked to the teachers and I said, can you please leave it up through the summer?
Oh yeah.
With school starting soon in the next couple of weeks, I'm extending it through the end of August.
Awesome.
So there are some beautiful, beautiful pieces from Colleton County Middle and from Colleton County High School that are in our gallery right down the hallway.
Now, if somebody wants to visit the gallery and actually look at the art and what's on display right now, what do they need to do?
All they need to do is show up at the door, and I'll let them in, let them come look during any of our operational hours.
Which is normal hours or when?
Normal hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay, it's simple enough.
And if for some reason I'm not here, I have one of those beautiful Ring cameras on the door and I can talk to you right there. Also during events, if we have events going on, I love to open up the gallery to give people something to look at while they're waiting for the doors to open.
Right.
And if anyone is interested, I'm always looking for new artists to display. Kids, adults, people that feel they're professional, people that feel they just want to step outside their comfort zone and share a different part of themselves. And it's free to be put on display, and all they need to do is call me right here at the Civic Center office.
And like you said, there's a lot of talent here in the area, no doubt about that.
There really is.
And that's the beauty of the Civic Center. I mean, you get a chance to highlight so much talent, whether it's painting or whether it's acting or singing and so much more. And you've got a famous comedian coming in.
He is. What's really, really neat is word is spreading about our facility and about our wonderful area.
Right.
And because of that, I'm now getting contacted by promoters. And they're looking for availability, they're looking for what works here, they're looking for new opportunities to bring to our area and surrounding areas. And one of them is a promoter that was wanting to bring down North Carolina comedian John Reap.
Wasn't he the winner of the last Comic Standing?
Last Comic Standing.
That's
a few
huge.
years ago there used to be a show on NBC. I remember, I used to watch it, my husband and I loved it.
Oh yeah.
And I actually remember the year he won. And his name is, like I said, is John Reap. After he won that, he went on to be in the huge truck commercial where he'd pull up next to people and say, that thing got a Hemi in it. He's been in numerous television shows. He's been in several movies. And he travels all over the country and found out about the Civic Center, and he and his promoter contacted us. So it's wonderful to know that the facility and people are reaching out to come here.
That says a lot.
I mean, in addition to me calling and reaching out and getting people to come.
Now they're calling you directly.
They are. And so he'll be here August 8th.
Wow.
And tickets, you can go online to the colletoncivic.org and it will show you the link to buy your tickets. You have to buy tickets online for that event.
Okay.
They will not be selling them here that night. But ever since they contacted me, he's been in direct contact with me, excited about coming to this part of the state. He usually just goes to the upper part and around North Carolina, and he's never really been down here. So
we'll have to give him a good
Walterboro
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're hoping this opens up even more opportunities for more acts and more promoters and more people. We just need the support and people, not just locally, but around the area, to see that they can come over to Walterboro and have a good time.
Well, that's just it. Now, hopefully people come out and support that. It's going to be August the 8th. Once again, you got a well-known comedian, famous comedian, coming right here in town. He heard about it. His promoters heard about the Civic Center, and he's going to be here. Once again, August 8th, you can get tickets, you said, online.
Have to go online, and the link is on my website.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Well, like I said, a lot going on in August. One of the other things we're talking about is the back-to-school concert. Tell me about this.
The very next night, to show what a true array of different activities we have, another local group, actually a local church, got in touch and wanted to bring in, to celebrate the new school year starting, a free opportunity for the community, open to anyone and everyone. They're bringing in Christian rock band Restore the Broken.
Okay.
And they will be here the very next evening after John Reap for free opportunity for young, old, anyone to come in and hear some wonderful inspirational music.
What a nice thing to do.
Isn't that great?
That'll be August the 9th.
That's going to be August the 9th. I mean, and for somebody, it was a community individual. They put this together and contacted me, and I said, let's make this happen.
All right, and once again, August 9th, back to school concert
Yes.
with Restore the Broken, and like you said, it's a Christian band.
Yes, it is.
And the whole family needs to come.
Yes.
August the 9th. All right, now we've got another thing coming up.
Yes.
It's Boomer, and we were talking about this. This is the same band that did the Beatles tribute
Yes,
back in the day,
yes.
right? All right, this time they're going to do like the best of 60s, 70s, and 80s, is that right?
Yes, they're called, we knew them as the Wanna Beatles last year,
Right.
4-piece band from up around the Nashville area.
Oh, yeah.
This time they're bringing their show Boomer Jukebox Live. And these guys, the level of talent these 4 gentlemen have, and they're so nice. They came out in the lobby and stood around talking to people for a long time after the show. We had people come from Charleston, Moncks Corner area, and Somerville to this one. I hope they'll come back.
Right.
Had a gentleman call me from Greenville yesterday wanting to buy tickets. He had seen them at the Newberry Opera House.
Wow.
When they did their Wanna Beatles show.
Right.
He saw online that they were doing a different show in a different location, and he had some Walterboro ties, and he's driving down just because of them.
So he's driving down from Greenville.
He's driving down from
to
Greenville.
be able to see this, they're called the Boomer Jukebox.
Boomer Jukebox, but they're great people. They loved the community. They came and stayed here. That's what I like, is not only do we have people coming from other places,
Right.
they're coming into the community, they're going to our restaurants,
Right.
they're going to our stores, they're staying in the community,
Exactly.
and it's wonderful to bring other people in and show the great things that Walterboro and Colleton County have to offer.
Well, that's what happens when you bring in good talent like that. You get a lot of residuals, like
Yes.
you said. People stopping. If
Yes.
it's not just, maybe they're getting gas or going to the going to a little shop and stop kind of place or a nice restaurant.
Yes.
So it brings in people to come spend more money in the area, and that's
Exactly.
always a good thing.
It always.
Right. And Boomer Jukebox, they're going to be here August the 15th. Is
August
that right?
15th,
Yeah,
that's
the beginning
right.
of deer
We're going to have
season.
Sip and Saddle here that night. Yes, it's during deer season, but that evening, my husband's like, why do you plan this stuff like this? Well, go do your thing in the morning.
There you
It's
go.
too hot
That's true.
later in the day.
That's
Come on
true.
up here and
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Let's have some
August
fun.
15th. All right, sounds good. We're going to take a quick break. Once again, we're talking to Jenny. We're at the Civic Center. We got so much going on in the month of August, as you can tell. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching PRTC's Community Calendar. Stay with us. Hi, everybody. Once again, welcome back to PRTC's Community Calendar. I'm Miles Crosby, along with Jenny Bunton. And you've got so much going on. And now we talked about the month of August. We did that in the first part of the
Yes.
show. All right, now we're going to talk about some of the things that's going to be happening for the rest of the year.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, we're going to be following the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
That's right. Everybody knows the
Wizard of Oz.
the Wizard of Oz, and everybody knows the Civic Center is near and dear to my heart, but the other part that is the Children's Theater. And so the Colleton Children's Theater will be taking everyone down the Yellow Brick Road to the magical land of Oz in September. We'll do 2 shows, Saturday, September 6th, and Sunday, September 7th.
Right.
We had to go on a hiatus due to COVID. We
Right.
came back 2 years ago and have slowly but surely built back up. Last year we did Peter Pan, which was a huge success, and we had roughly 60, 65 kids. This year, we had over 100 children sign up and audition.
Wow.
We are back to pre-COVID numbers and even some record numbers.
That's fantastic.
We ended up with, because we take every child we possibly can.
Right.
If a child has an interest in it, we find a job for them. We find a place for them.
Got it.
But we've roughly ended up, I think we have 87 in the cast and crew, students.
Right.
We have adults who also help with it, but those are the students.
Now, the students' ages range from what to what?
7 to 17.
Okay.
7 to 17. Some of them don't want to be on the stage, and so they run lights, sound, building sets, working backstage.
Which is extremely important.
It is, and part of the Children's Theater and part of my mission with the children's theater is that they learn to work with others, but there's so many behind the scenes things. Exactly. There's a place for everyone in the theater, no matter the age.
Oh, yeah.
I want them to be exposed to the fact that there's something for you to do. If you want to truly be a part of it, we have a job for you.
Yeah, one thing, if you're around creative people, it's just it's amazing how you can learn.
And it just snowballs.
It does.
And like we learn from the kids too. Kathy Hunter, that does sets and props and costumes, we can be standing there talking about something, and she has a vision and I have a vision. We're tying it together, and a kid comes up with something, and we kind of look at each other and go, that could work.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. We will also offer 2 school shows, which always sell out. The 2 school shows will be the Thursday before, so that is going to be Thursday, September 4th. That is only for student age field trip opportunities, whether it be public, private, or homeschool.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, the reservation date, it will open up next Friday. Oh. So August 1st, schools and teachers can start calling and making reservations, and those seats will go fast.
Excellent.
Those seats will go
So
fast.
that's really, everybody knows the story of the Wizard of Oz, but they actually see it on stage.
Yes,
Performed by,
and this is a little different. It's a different interpretation. That's why it's called the Magical Land.
I kind of figured it would be.
But it is the same basic story. It's the same basic lessons. It's an incredible group of kids that are bringing it to life in a different way than I imagined when we were planning for it. It's always neat to watch it grow.
What a good experience for the children.
And for us.
And for the adults.
I've always said it's therapy for me. We looked the other day, and this is like our 28th year.
Wow.
We're going into 28 years of doing this.
It's amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Proud of it.
All right, and once again, that's going to be the Follow Yellow Brick Road with the Magical Land of Oz. It's going to be Saturday, September the 6th at 7 p.m. and then Sunday, September the 7th at 3.
That's right.
And then, of course, you'll have the special matinees for the
school shows.
That's awesome. All right, Mac Arnold.
I'm excited
Mac
about this
Arnold's
one.
coming to town. He doesn't do a whole lot of appearances. He doesn't travel a lot anymore. He's kind of getting up in age.
Yes.
But tell us about Mac.
Mac Arnold is in the South Carolina Musicians Hall of Fame.
Right.
I did some research on him when his name first crossed into my books and my online and everything. And my brother, who's a guitarist, was like, "You got Mac Arnold coming?" Yeah. And then I was visiting some friends up in Clemson, and I brought up his name. "You got Mac Arnold coming?"
There you go.
Mac Arnold, he makes his own guitars out of cans.
We were looking at a picture of that.
Yes.
And I think he only does like 4 strings on the guitar.
It's amazing.
Really neat.
It's amazing. I cannot wait to meet him. His people have been nothing but nice. But when I first took the job 2 years ago, I contacted him, and he does do limited engagements in traveling. Does a lot in the Midlands of the state. But a few months ago, his representative called me back and said, I think Mac wants to come.
Well, that's awesome.
Like, this is awesome. Let's do this. So really he and his band, Plateful of Blues, will be here in September doing a blues show.
Awesome.
Right here. So we will have a South Carolina legend on the historic stage of Hampton Street Auditorium.
But one of the things that they love when they come perform is the acoustics in the theater. I mean, it really
every group that comes here, it is the same thing that they walk in. Number one, what you see outside is amazing and beautiful in its own right. But then you open the doors and you walk in, and I love watching people's reactions, audience and performers, when they go, y'all got this?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the auditoriums aren't like this today.
No.
I mean, and the acoustics is unreal. So I can't wait for a legend like that to come in and play on the stage and see what we have. But
that's once again, Mac's going to be here, Mac Arnold. It's going to be September the 13th, 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale online, I assume?
Yes, for all of this except for children's theater. For anything for the first part all the way through December, all ticket information and all online tickets are already available at our website, colletoncivic.org.
All right, and once again, if you're a music fan or a blues fan and you want to see some just world-class entertainment, Mac Arnold, and that's going to be September the 13th, 7 p.m.
Yes.
All right, now we've also got the Little Roy and Lizzie show. That's coming up in November.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
You're gonna have to come back and see me again to find out more info.
I definitely will.
I'm so proud of the first part of this season, the 2025-26 season. We've got a little bit of everything. There's something for everyone. I mean, we've got Boomer Jukebox coming with hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Right.
We've got comedian. We've got children's theater. We've got inspirational contemporary Christian rock bands.
Right.
We got blues. So it only made sense to me that we need some bluegrass to come in here.
I love bluegrass.
And shout out to Janice Blocker, who's been on me about when you gonna get some bluegrass. Well, I got it.
Good old Miss Blocker.
So Little Roy and Lizzie will be here. And then for the holidays, you'll have to come back and talk to me about this. We're welcoming back the Columbia Children's Theater, who have been here for the past 2 years with their incredible Christmas Carol show. This year, they are bringing the best Christmas pageant ever, which is based on a children's book. Fantastic story. It's a musical. It's great fun for the whole family, and there will also be special school shows for that one as well.
You know, it seems early to be talking about Christmas, but the truth is, it's good to let people know this is coming. It's on the way.
And again, the tickets for that, for Little Lizzie and Roy, which isn't until November, Little Roy and Lizzie, I apologize, and Best Christmas Pageant Ever, I've already got those online as well.
There you go. So go ahead and get ahead of the game.
That's exactly right.
Get your tickets before it sells out.
And people need to do that because we are now advertising out of Walterboro. So, you know, we're getting some people coming from other places. So I want my locals to be here first, though.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Jenny, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
I love it when y'all come.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love coming, and I always do, you know that. And I love what you've done with the Civic Center as far as bringing so much great talent right here in the heart of Walterboro.
Thank you.
Once again, I appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.
All right, sounds good.
Once again, we've been talking to Jenny Bunton, and we've been at the Civic Center talking about all the things she's got coming up, and boy, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You can go on the website.
ColletonCivic.org.
All right, do that and find out even more. And for Jenny, I'm Miles. Thank you for watching PRTC's Community Calendar. See you again soon.